Hi, I thought I would show a little bit of special love for one of my favorite neighborhoods, East Elmhurst in Queens, New York. So I've been getting people cash and keys, selling real estate for about 2 decades now. And one of my favorite neighborhoods is East Elmhurst. I broke my first sales price record in East Elmhurst. The second sales price record I broke was next door in Corona. And I have helped a lot of people in that neighborhood over the years and developed great relationships and participated in the community and seen people grow, kids, turn into adults and parents. And I just love East Elmhurst. So I thought I'd take a little bit of time and shoot a quick video and give you a market update relative to where we are today. So today we're basically at the end of August 2021, all right? So currently, the real estate market might surprise you a little bit, right? The market in your area. So let me give you the information. So currently there are 95 residential properties on the market, okay? So 95 sellers are competing for the buyers, right? And in the past 90 days, so all this data is going to be focused on the last 90 days, all right? In the past 90 days, surprisingly, nothing has gone to contract in East Elmhurst, okay? There are 79 current pendings or properties under contract, but they went to contract longer than 90 days ago, okay? So they will eventually sell, but unfortunately, nothing's gonna contract. So that's a data point. Keep it in the back of your mind. In the past 3 months, 24 properties sold, meaning they closed. The sale is complete. The seller got their money, the buyer got their keys, everybody is happy and moved on. So 24 in the past 90 days. While nothing's going to contract in the past 90 days, it's also noteworthy that nothing has expired or been withdrawn from the market in that period of time either. Both of those are unusual, okay? So it looks like people who are on the market are basically riding it out. The question becomes, are they making strategic adjustments, and did they have the right strategy to begin with? The details matter. And so if you put all those numbers together, 119 homeowners are either trying to do something now in terms of moving their properties or were successfully able to sell their properties. So if we break that down, that means that on average, in the past 90 days, 8 properties have sold per month, okay? So you've got 95 properties on the market, right? Trying to be sold. And in the past 3 months, each month, about 8 properties have actually sold, completed the sale. In addition to that, if we do the math, that means that the rate of absorption is 6.7%. So that means that per month, 6.7% of the available inventory is actually being transacted. That means that all the rest, 93.28%, are not selling every month, okay? So if nothing else came on the market, right, to sell the 95 properties that are currently available, it would take almost 15 months, 14.88 months. That's a long time, okay? A market is considered balanced when there's 6 months of inventory, excluding new properties that come on the market. And that happens, right? Properties come on, they go off, people change their minds, sales occur. But, almost 15 months is a very long time. Now, I will tell you that the details really matter, right? There are a lot of people who are not really in tune with what's happening in the market, and they're making decisions on what to ask for and how to handle the negotiations based on all the media hype and the previous market. But markets change every day, okay? So this is what's going on now. The more you understand these details and you're working with the right agent, the better able you are to work the market instead of being worked over by the market. And the fact that, you know, not much has been happening successfully in East Elmhurst, these things happen from time to time. I wouldn't read too much into it, okay? But you always want to focus on the market that you're in, not the market that you were in, okay? So essentially, this is how I would summarize it. Our real estate market is very good, and nobody should take this little cooling off as a sign of a market crash. We don't know what the future holds, but the reality is the market's still very hot, right? You just have to be strategic if you're attempting to do a real estate deal. And frankly, if you're a person who is thinking about selling, and you're thinking, okay, well, maybe in the next year or two, I might want to sell, you might really want to look at potentially selling now, okay? My mama used to say, D, get while the getting's good, right? And even if the market pulls back a little bit, you're still at amazing numbers, okay? So you don't want to let perfect become the enemy of very good. If you're a buyer, what does this all mean to you? I would tell you, don't let grass grow under your feet, okay? Because some buyers might think, mistakenly, that it's wise for them to wait because the market has to correct at some point, right? Yes, that's true, but when? Markets sometimes correct like this, sometimes they correct like this, right? And interest rates now are at historic lows. This is a phenomenal time. So if you wait, and if you're right, and nobody says you would be right, and the market does come down a little bit, what happens if the interest rates go up? A 1% difference in interest rate equals a 10% loss in purchasing power, okay? So the better you understand this, the better decisions that you can make. But my advice would be, if you're considering buying real estate, jump on it, right? Make the best deal you can. Do whatever it takes to get the property that you want, okay? You will be very happy as long as you can hold that property for 5 to 7 years, okay? If you're a seller, get while the getting's good. Cash out, take your money, right? Move down south or wherever you're going, right? Downsize, and take advantage of the market that we have now, because the same is true, right? The market could completely turn around on us. And the reverse migration out of Manhattan, while it had less of an impact on East Elmhurst, you know, that tide is receding, okay? So things are changing. So anyway, that's just a brief breakdown. If you want more details, or if this is something that you're thinking about, reach out to me, right? If you're from East Elmhurst, the general area, you know, you're VIP, okay? So call me, message me, text me. I'm currently with Keller Williams, but the luxury office in Manhasset, not the one in East Elmhurst / Jackson Heights, okay? I used to be there, but all the offices are independently owned and operated. If you go there looking for me, they're not gonna tell you how to reach me because they would wanna keep your business, right? So definitely reach out to me, and I'm here for you and anybody you know, and referrals are a big part of my business. I'm DIO Stevens. You've got questions, I've got answers. Love you, East Elmhurst.